Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'm coming to you live from the YMCA of Greater Boston in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you this Massachusetts Bay Independent League Varsity High School Boys Basketball Contest between the visiting Covenant Christian Academy Cougars and the hosting Newman School Cardinals. As you can see from the scoreboard clock up at the top of the screen, we are very close to getting this game underway, a little less than 4 minutes. So let's go really quick through our rosters here today. Let's start with the home team, the Newman School Cardinals. Going in order of jersey number for Newman, first off we have number 10, Jack Olinto. Next up, number 11, Vion Alexis. Number 12, Osborne's son. Number 13, Emile Dijan. Number 14, Matthew Ravetto. Number 15, Josh Hartman. Number 20, Dovidas Remekis. Number 22, Kelvin Habibi. Number 23, Jinhao Du. Number 24, Pasha Polyansky. Number 25, Staten Rhodes DePalm. Number 30, Chris Taylor. Number 33, Ryan Richardson. And number 34, Yoan Pedreski. So that is the roster for the Newman Boys Basketball Cardinals of 2022 to 23. Now let's take a look at the roster for the visitors, the Covenant Christian Cougars. Again, going in order of jersey number, we have number 1, Spencer Liu. Next up, we have number 2, Bennett Plosker. Number 4, Jacob Libby. Number 11, Isaac Portugal. Number 14, Noah De Jesus. Number 15, Timothy Soria. Number 20, Solomon Engeth. Number 21, Theo Ostrowski. Number 22, Anthony Reyes. And number 23, Evan Ray. So that is the roster for the Covenant Christian Cougars. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to this live stream here today. Remember, if you end up enjoying this broadcast, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams, including another Newman Boys basketball game on Thursday. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribing to the channel can help. And of course, I encourage you to participate in the live chat. Could be something as simple as Go Newman or Go CCA, whatever team you're rooting for. You can shout out your favorite player, whoever they may be. Let us know where you're tuning in from. That's always fun to hear about. And of course, if you notice any technical difficulties with the stream, either the video or the audio, then I encourage you to let me know. And of course, if I've got any bad information on, matching names to jersey numbers, or if I'm pronouncing someone's name wrong, this is my first time covering both of these basketball teams this season, so there's a chance I'm flubbing someone's name. If you notice that, please let me know in the live chat. So we got a little less than 4 minutes now on the pregame clock as they reset it for a bit. Once again, I thank you for tuning in to the live coverage of today's Massachusetts Bay Independent League Varsity High School Boys Basketball Contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Covenant Christian Academy Cougars. A very different looking Newman team this year as compared to last year, as by my account they lost 4 of their 5 starters from last year, as well as at least one of their more prominent bench players. They lost starters Nixon Osias, John Gadboys, and Chilu Jambunathan. I believe all three of those were graduating seniors. And then I believe Aiden Farrell transferred during the off-season. And then another graduate, one of their key players off the bench, Noah Thompson. So a lot of different names we're going to be hearing this season as compared to last season. Of course, last year, Newman finished as the runner-up within their division, defeating Brimmer and May in the semifinals before falling to Marie Phillip. All right, so we see Covenant Christian heading off to their bench, while the Cardinals huddling around their coach. Just a little over a minute on this pregame clock, and soon we will see the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. One slight correction on my scoreboard here. I forgot that in the NBIL, the boys' games are 2 halves, not 4 quarters. So we got 16 minutes on the clock here for the first half, as we see some of the starters taking the floor for Newman. I see number 34, Yoan Podreski, number 33, Ryan Richardson, number 23, Jinhao Du, number 10, Jack Olinto, and the one returning starter from last year's team, number 11, Vion Alexis. Of course, Jinhao Du and Ryan Richardson also returning from last year's team, as they primarily played off the bench last year, now getting some starting minutes in this new season. For CCA, I see number 2, Bennett Plosker, number 3, who unfortunately is not on my roster, number 11, Isaac Portugal, number 14, Noah De Jesus, and number 22, Anthony Reyes. Jump ball coming up. There's the tip, and here we go. It's juggled and ultimately recovered by Reyes. Given over to Liu. Spencer Liu bringing up the ball for the Cougars. Driving to the hole. Nice pass for De Jesus. What a block by Ryan Richardson. And the loose ball is picked up by the Cougars. Passed across to Reyes. Around the horn, over to Liu. Out to number 3. Number 3 looking around, gives it to number 11, Isaac Portugal. Runs in and gets tripped, and that's going to be a foul called against number 11, Vion Alexis. Liu looking around for the inbound. Juggled and lost by De Jesus. Good coverage by Jinhao Du. Olinto bringing the ball up for the Cardinals. Gives it over to Du. Du steps in, mid-range jumper, no good, tipped and recovered by Reyes. Reyes pass intercepted by Alexis, gives it out to Du. Du running the baseline, throws a pass out to Richardson, mid-range, no good. Rebound juggled and ultimately collected by Portugal. Gets away from the traffic and gets the ball to De Jesus. Given to Liu now. Liu bringing it up, gives it to Portugal. Portugal running in, he's got a clear lane and draws a foul. They're not going to give him the shot, though, so it's going to be an inbound. Lou throws it into Reyes. Blocked again by Richardson. Olinto running on the fast break. Lost control of the ball. Still no score here in the first half. As I think we had a brief freeze while they try and get the scoreboard clock up and running again. Oh, and they had to move a jacket out from the baseline. Very tight quarters here at the YMCA, and that throw gets away from everybody, but it's chased down by Lou, but lost out of bounds. Important to remember, the black line is the sideline, not the red line. Can get confusing. Olinto bringing it up. Gives it over to Podreski, steps in, pass, goes off a foot, recovered by Olinto. Olinto throws it to Podreski. Podreski running the floor, kicks it out to Alexis. Alexis along two, in and out, no good. Rebound by Reyes. Outlet pass to Lou. Lou dribbling in from the wing. Drives in, no good. Rebound by Richardson. Given to Podreski. Podreski bounce pass to Olinto for three, no good. Rebound by Lou. Pass to DeJesus. DeJesus off and running. Hits it. Do they count the basket? When do they call the foul? Foul is on Olinto. I don't see any points yet on the scoreboard, but it looks like they did count it, and DeJesus will be shooting just one. Free throw is... Oh, they called a lane violation on Newman. Another attempt at the end one. Again, no good, but this time the rebound collected by Reyes goes in, blocked again by Richardson. That's 3 blocks already today. Olinto bringing it up, surveying his options. Gives it to Richardson. Richardson swarmed and he travels. Two nothing as it's inbounded to Portugal. Portugal gives it over to DeJesus. Back to Portugal. Portugal holding it up top, dribbles in, loses the ball, stolen by Richardson. What a game he's having on defense already. Podreski swings a long pass over to Du. Du driving to the hole, layup, banks it. Jinhao Du with Newman's first points of the new season. Tied up at 2 apiece. Portugal swiped from behind by Alexis, recovered by Olinto. Olinto running with it. No shot, a foul is called. That foul is going to be against Portugal. We are now tied at 2 apiece with 13:45 left here in the first half. And we've got a substitution checking in for Newman. Number 30, Chris Taylor, comes in replacing Ryan Richardson. Inbound. Stepping in, spinning, a pass out to Podreski. Steps in, layup, no good. Rebound tipped and ultimately recovered by number 3. Pass to Lou. Lou running in, goes up and hits the fast break lay-in. The Cougars take a 4-2 lead on the layup by Spencer Lou. Olinto looking around, passes deflected but gets to Jinhao Du. Pass out to Olinto. Olinto dribbling up top, swings it over to Taylor. Taylor steps back, long 3, no good. Rebound is collected, barely kept in bounds by DeJesus. Passes out to number 3. Number 3 running in, pass across to Portugal. Portugal kicks it out to Lou, and again Lou steps out of bounds. Inbound to Podreski. Podreski swings it over Du. Fakes, runs in, no good. Rebound collected by Alexis, given out to Olinto. Fires from 3, no good. Rebound again by Taylor. Taylor stepping in, gets a pass to Podreski. Podreski fighting to the hole, puts up a layup and banks it. A scrappy layup by Johan Pedreski. A steal by Alexis, blocked by Reyes, recovered by Olinto. Pass to an open Taylor, no good on the land. Gets his own rebound, put back, no good. Rebound by Reyes. And Reyes draws the foul. Four to four. We've got a sub checking in for Covenant Christian. Number 20, Solomon Engeth, comes in replacing number 3. And for Newman, number 13, Emile Dijon, entering the game, replacing Vion Alexis. Long floating pass, somehow caught by Dew. Dew turns around, throws a pass to a cutting De Jesus, goes for the floater, no good. Rebound by Portugal, kicks it out to De Jesus. De Jesus pushing and commits the offensive foul. Backing down just a little too hard, resulted in a push. You know, whenever there's that arm extension, they're going to call that offensive foul. 4-all the score. Pedreski bringing it up. Pedreski sends it to the corner to Dew, and his foot was on the line. Again, got to be careful of those tight, the tight boundary, especially around the corner if you're trying to set up for a corner 3. Pass to an open De Jesus, layup blocked by Dijon, gets his own rebound, put back, no good, gets his own rebound again. Puts it up again, no good. Rebound collected by Dew. Pedreski now bringing it up. Swings the pass over to Olinto. Fires from 3, no good. Rebound tipped back to Olinto. Olinto looking around, swings it over to Dijon. Inside to Dew. Dew turns around, passes it out to Taylor. Spins, goes to the hoop, blocked by Reyes. Reyes throwing it up for nobody. Dew couldn't take off fast enough to receive that pass. And I am a idiot. Number 2 is not Spencer Liu. Number 1 is Spencer Liu. Number 2 is Bennett Plosker. Thank you, Flaviana Portugal, in the live chat, as a timeout is called. So brief correction, and it's important to note because Bennett Plosker is one of 4 players that have scored so far in this game. Bennett Plosker with 2 points for the Cougars. Noah De Jesus with 2 points as well. And on the Cardinals side, 2 points each for Jinhao Du and Johan Pedreski. I'm still not quite sure who number 3 is, unfortunately. But if anyone watching happens to know, please let me know in the live chat. You can already see how helpful it is for me when people contribute in the live chat, as Flaviana Portugal just saved me from an entire game worth of saying someone's name wrong. So thank you for saving me from that embarrassment there, Flaviana. I really appreciate it. Back to the action. Newman bringing the ball up, still tied at 4 apiece. This is Olinto, throws a pass to Dijon. Dijon kicks out, tipped away by Engeth. And that will stay Newman ball. Pedreski looking around, throws a pass, intercepted by Reyes. Reyes floats one up for Plosker. Plosker floats it down low to Reyes, missed. And that one last touched by Dijon. Plosker looking for the inbound. Gives it out to Portugal, who's trying to stay off that line. Gets a pass out to Plosker. Plosker steps in, loses the ball, recovered by Portugal. Portugal running across, going in, awkward layup, no good. Rebound tipped several different ways, ultimately grabbed by Pedreski, who passes it out to Dew, up to Olinto. Olinto holding it on the wing, collides with Dew, and that forces the travel. We got a sub checking in. I believe this is number 3 returning to the floor as the inbound goes to Engeth. Pass back to Reyes, up to Plosker. Plosker across half court, a bounce pass over to De Jesus. De Jesus running the baseline, steps out of bounds. Theo Ostrowski is number 3. Thank you, Evan Ray, in the live chat. Olinto bringing it up, tries to float it in, deflected away, recovered by Olinto. Olinto dribbles around a pick, gives to Dijon. Dijon along 2, no good. Rebound by Dew. Dew for the mid-range, no good. Rebound by Ostrowski, given out to Plosker. Plosker brings it across half court. Pass out to Reyes. Over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski over to Reyes and now to Plosker. Plosker holding it up top. Still 4-all. Pass over to Engeth. Now to a cutting De Jesus. Goes in, blocked by Taylor. Pass to Olento. Olento floats it down low to Dijon. Turns around, puts it up and in. Newman takes their first lead of the game off the floater from Emile Dijon. Ostrowski dribbling with it. Kicks it out to Plosker for three. No good. Rebound. Lost out of bounds. And it's going to be Covenant Christian ball. Plosker looking for the inbound. Finds a wide open De Jesus. And De Jesus, the first player with multiple made shots so far today. He's got 4. Olento pulling up from 3. No good. Rebound by Dijon. Dijon dribbling around and he draws a foul on Ostrowski. Inbound goes to Olento. 6-all. Olento dribbling up top. Crosses up, steps in, floater, no good off the front rim. Tipped and taken by Dijon on the rebound. Dijon lost the ball, recovered by Taylor. Taylor stepping in, long 2, banks it! Chris Taylor with his first points of the day. Reyes gives it to Plosker. Plosker, a pass to Ostrowski. Gives it out to Reyes. Reyes steps in. Nice move to the hoop for 2. Anthony Reyes with his first points of the day, and we're tied at 8 apiece. Olento dribbling, drives, kicks it out, finds Podreski. Podreski picks up his dribble, looking around, gives it to Taylor. Taylor floats it down low to Dew. Dew backing down, turns around, awkward shot, no good, own rebound. Awkward putback goes over the top of the backboard. Subs checking in. Ryan Richardson returning to the floor for Newman, replacing Jin Hao Du. And it looks like we got number 15 for Covenant Christian, Timothy Soria, seeing the floor for the first time. Reyes looking around, floats one up for Plosker, finds it. Nice bounce pass to Engeth. Engeth running, pass. Shot was blocked, but not cleanly. And Soria is going to go to the line for 2. 8:49 on the clock here in the first half. We're all tied at 8 apiece. Timothy Soria going to the line to shoot 2. First one is through. Cougars take back the lead, 9-8. Hits them both. Covenant Christian now in double figures. They lead 10-8. Olento pulls up from 3, no good. Shot's been cold from deep for both teams. No made three-pointers yet. Plosker bounced it over to Ostrowski, runs in, kicks it back out to Plosker. Plosker running into the hole, no good, but he draws the foul. Plosker going to the line to shoot 2. First one off the front rim, no good. Plosker, one of 4 different point scorers for CCA so far. And he hits the second. He's got 3 so far. Covenant Christian has 11. Olento looking around, passes to Richardson, goes for 3, blocked by Reyes. Reyes running with it. The fast break, hard collision, and that one looks like it might have hurt. Reyes will now go to the line to shoot 2, and thankfully he's staying in. Looks like he is okay. First free throw off the mark. Reyes with 2 points so far today. And he misses them both. Rebound by Richardson. Important to note, Newman is now in the bonus, which means that Covenant Christian will be shooting a 1-and-1 on every defensive foul. Offensive rebound by Podreski. Looking around, his pass misses the mark, and that's out of bounds. Substitution coming in for Covenant Christian, number 14, Noah De Jesus. Returning to the floor, replacing Anthony Reyes. Inbound to Plosker. Plosker's got a lane, goes to the hoop, misses the layup, rebound by Taylor. Stolen back by Plosker. Turns around, goes up for an awkward layup, no good. Rebound again by Taylor. And this time he gives it to Podreski. Podreski looking around and gives it to Taylor. Taylor, lane wasn't there, passes out to Dejan. Dejan over to Richardson. Richardson charges. Good charge take by De Jesus, and that will give the ball back to CCA. Like I said, Newman is in the bonus in terms of their team fouls so far this half, but that only applies on defensive fouls. But now just 2 more fouls, and the Cougars will be shooting the double bonus. Inbound, intercepted by Podreski, running in, putting it up, no good. Rebound collected, passed out to Plosker, up to De Jesus, up to a wide open Soria for an easy layup. Good ball movement by the Cougars, and Soria now has 4. Olento dribbling around, nowhere to go. He's blocked by Plosker. Covenant Christian's got another player I'm having trouble identifying, number 13. Live chat, help me out if you can. Olento inbounds to Podreski, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor for the tray, hits it! Chris Taylor with the first made 3 of the day, cuts the lead down to 2. Running with it is Plosker. Plosker looking around, bounce pass this side to De Jesus, poked away by Olento. Loose ball is lost out of bounds, and it will go to Newman. Olento bringing it up. Less than 7 minutes left in the half. Dribbling around, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor for 3 again. Hits it again, nothing but net. Newman's got the lead. A game-high 6 points off of the last 2 possessions. Oh, stolen away by Olento. Olento dribbling, lost track of the ball, and it's going to stay with Newman. Chris Taylor with those 2 quick threes. He's now got 6 points, leads all players. Anthony Reyes back into the game for Covenant Christian. Taylor looking around for the inbound option. Floats it out, caught by Dejan. Passed out to Podreski. Podreski steps in, picks up his dribble, looking around. Tries a pass along the baseline, couldn't be collected, and that's out of bounds. Reyes inbounds to De Jesus. Pass over to 13. 13 trapped, passes out of it, but misses. Intercepted by Taylor, steps in. Ball is swiped, he recovers, passed out to Olento. Attempted corner 3 is blocked, recovered by Reyes. Reyes passes it out to Plosker, who chucks it up to number 13. Number 13 going to the hole, and he gets the lay-in. Over the outstretched hand of Richardson, number 13 hits that layup. 3 ball from Podreski, no good. Rebound by Reyes. Reyes, a long pass up to 13, juggles but recovers it. Passes out to Plosker. Plosker dribbling up top. Lost the ball, got it back. Layup is good. Wild basket from Bennett Plosker. He's now got 5. Olento swings it over to Taylor. Taylor thought about the shot, instead steps in, spins, and draws. No, he travels. Number 13 is Jacob Libby. Thank you again, Evan Ray. Reyes, long pass to De Jesus. De Jesus over to Plosker. Five minutes left in the half. 17-14 the Cougar lead. Plosker, bounce pass over to Ostrowski, to a cutting De Jesus now, and he draws the foul. Now the question is, will he shoot 2 or will he shoot the 1-and-1? And it is the 1-and-1, so this is off of the bonus. And they had to double check because the scoreboard showed foul number 10, and if it was foul number 10, then De Jesus would be shooting a full 2. But because it's still 9, it's not the double bonus, so he'll be shooting a 1-and-1 as Libby subs out for, I think, Ostrowski. First of the 1-and-1 is missed. And I think they called a lane violation on Reyes anyway. Inbound, Taylor given back to Olinto. Olinto dribbling up top, given to Vion Alexis, who's back in the game. Bounce pass inside to Richardson. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, fails on the putback, but draws the foul. So that is against Reyes. Richardson going to the line for 2. First one in and out, no good. Second free throw bounces in. Richardson's got his first point of the day. As Taylor deflects that one back out of bounds, it stays with Covenant Christian. Reyes inbounds to Plosker, over to Reyes. They get out of the press as it gets to De Jesus. Pass to a cutting Ostrowski. Layup, no good. Unlucky rim roll, tipped out of bounds. It's going to go back to Newman. Inbound to Olinto. Olinto speeding to the hoop and hits the layup. Jack Olinto ties up the game. Ostrowski now running with it, and he travels. 17 all with 4:19 on the clock here in the first half. Inbound to Olinto. Olinto dribbling up top. Gives it to Pedreski, now over to Taylor in the corner. Taylor steps in, nowhere to go. Pass to a cutting Olinto. Knocked out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul on Ostrowski. Pedreski looking for the inbound, gives it to Olinto, and Olinto steps out of bounds. Got to remember, it's the black line. It's a very tight spot, that corner 3. Tighter than usual, as you can tell just by looking at the lines. Reyes looking around, inbounds to a cutting Plosker. Plosker lost control of the ball, and it's knocked loose by Richardson. Pass misses. Pedreski intercepted by Ostrowski, given to Portugal. Portugal trapped down low, trying to pass out of it. Somehow gets it out to Reyes. Reyes dribbling in, kicks it out to De Jesus. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Plosker. Plosker stepping in, decides to pass to Reyes. Reyes goes up, no good. Rebound. Tipped, scrummed for, Reyes takes it back, goes for the putback, and hits that one. Anthony Reyes now with 4 today as Covenant Christian takes back the lead. Olinto dribbling, kicks out to Pedreski, swings it over to Richardson. Richardson goes in, jumper, no good. Rebound is tipped and recovered by Ostrowski. Pass over to Reyes. Reyes swings it over to Ostrowski. Over to Plosker. Plosker gives it to Portugal, trying to run the baseline, gets trapped, pass, misses. De Jesus, intercepted by Pedreski. Pedreski running on the fast break, goes for the lay-in, hits it! All tied up again at 19 off the fast break lay-in from Johan Pedreski. And it looks like Reyes hurting a little bit as he checks out for number 15, Timothy Soria. And a timeout is called. Nice comment from Chris Soria in the live chat. Impressive announcing, well done. Thank you very much, Mr. Soria. I appreciate it. Looking at the scores so far, Chris Taylor leading all scores so far for 6 points for Newman. Yoann Podreski with 4. Jack Olinto, Emile Dijan, and Jinhao Du have 2 points each, and Ryan Richardson rounds out the scoring for the Cardinals with 1. For CCA, Bennett Plosker with 5, and then Noah DeJesus, Timothy Soria, and Anthony Reyes with 4 each. And I'm missing 2 points somewhere. Inbound to Plosker. Plosker to DeJesus. DeJesus running in. No good on the lay-in. Rebound by Podreski. Podreski gives to Olinto. Olinto running in. Stops at the baseline. Passes into a cutting Podreski. Podreski goes up and hits another layup. Podreski's now got 6. Plosker dribbling. Trying to keep control of it. Throws out a pass. Knocked away by Alexis, recovered by Olinto. Olinto kicks out to Taylor, tries for another 3, hits it again! Chris Taylor's now got 9. Big streak of points for Newman. Attempted outlet pass is deflected out by Podreski. It's going to stay with Covenant Christian. Inbound, pass up to Soria. Soria over to Portugal. Portugal lost the ball, no foul. Picked up by Podreski. Given to Olinto. Olinto running with it. Trying to escape the defense. Now driving in, hits traffic, kicks it out to Alexis. Alexis the shot, no good. Almost got his own rebound. Instead it's taken by Plosker. Plosker taking off. Shot, no good. Hard foul from Alexis. Plosker will go to the line for 2. And I've definitely got 2 points missing in my point totals for Covenant Christian. Right now I got 5 for Bennett Plosker. Make it 6 now for Plosker as he hits the first of 2. And Reyes and Engeth check back into the game, replacing Soria and Portugal. Second one is good. Now I remember there was 2 points by Jacob Libby, but I didn't know who he was at that time because he was still just number 13 in my mind, so I didn't mark that one. Podreski backing down, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor tries to dribble around the pick, nothing there. Pass out, deflected, recovered by Podreski. Podreski stepping in, walled off, looking around. Funky bounce pass down low to Taylor, and Taylor's got double digits. 11 points so far for Chris Taylor off a nice assist from Yoann Podreski, and we got a foul called. And this is the double bonus, which means Covenant Christian is going to go straight to the line for 2. (26-21), the Newman lead. 1:23 left on the clock here in the first half. Anthony Reyes going to the line for 2. First one off the mark. Second one is good. Reyes goes 1 for 2. He's now got 5 points today. Olinto dribbling with it, pulls up for the long 2 and hits it. Olinto's now got 4. Inbound to DeJesus. DeJesus dribbling across half court, bounces it out to Ostrowski. Ostrowski tries to dribble through. His pass deflected, recovered by Plosker. Plosker kicks it out to Engeth. Engeth over to DeJesus. Now over to Plosker, across to Ostrowski. Up top to Plosker. Plosker tried to dribble in, hit a wall, kicks it out to Engeth. Engeth dribbles, kicks it out to Ostrowski. Fakes, steps in, mid-range, no good. Rebound Podreski. 40 seconds left in the half. Podreski dribbling with it, drives in, and the charge is called. Another charge take by DeJesus. Ostrowski throws it to Plosker, throws it up to De Jesus. Turns around, shot no good. Rebound by Dijan. Dijan gets it away to Olinto. Stolen back by De Jesus. No foul call. Pass to Plosker. Plosker goes in, hits the bucket and the foul. Bennett Plosker now with 9 points, trying to make it 10 here with 19.6 seconds left in the first half. The and one, no good. Reyes took it. They didn't realize it was just one. And so the putback by Reyes. Taylor throws it to Richardson. Richardson steps in, floater, banks it in. Newman now up to 30 as Richardson's now got 3 points. De Jesus running the floor. Bounce pass out to Plosker, up top to Reyes. Reyes fires along two, no good, and that's going to end the first half. At halftime, the score should be 30-26. I think they were confused because that was an and one free throw, but it was actually a putback shot, not a free throw. I don't know, I'm going to check my own point totals here. See if they update that on the scoreboard. My totals for the first half, I got Chris Taylor leading Newman with 11 points, Yohan Podreski with 6, Jack Olinto with 4, Ryan Richardson with 3, and Emile Dijan and Jinhao Du with 2 apiece. And then for Covenant Christian, I got Bennett Plosker leading the way with 9, Anthony Reyes with 7, Timothy Soria and Noah De Jesus with 4 each, and Jacob Libby with 2. So by my count, it should be 26. But they've got it at 25 on the scoreboard. I don't know. And we got some more help for me in the live chat. It's pronounced Owen Podreski. That is good to know. Thank you, commenter whose name I absolutely cannot spell. All right, we got an 8.5 minute break. So I'm going to take a brief break off the mic, but I'll be back for the second half. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you live from the YMCA of Greater Boston in Boston, Massachusetts. We're about a minute and a half out of the from the start of the second half of this Massachusetts Bay Independent League varsity high school boys basketball contest between the Newman School Cardinals and the Covenant Christian Academy Cougars. Newman with a 30-25 lead over Covenant Christian at half. Apologies for the mix-ups on the point totals. I had 26, but both teams' scorekeepers had 25 for Covenant Christian, so I missed a point somewhere. And best I could tell, I gave one too many points to Plosker, because I know they still had Reyes with 7, and they still had Soria with 4. They still had Libby with 2. They had De Jesus with 2 and not 4, but they had Solomon Engeth with 2. So the only thing left is that Plosker must have had 8 and not 9 like I thought. So my mistake. Apologies for that. At the very least, my counting of Newman should be correct. 11 from Taylor, 6 from Owen Podreski. That makes 17. 4 from Olento makes 21. 3 from Richardson makes 24. And here we go. Olento holding the ball on the wing. Pass down low to Richardson. Richardson turns around, misses on the hook shot. Rebound by Vion Alexis, kicks it out to Podreski. Podreski steps in, layup, and hits it. Owen Podreski now with 8 points today. And Newman gets the first bucket of the second half. De Jesus floats pass over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski fakes, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Podreski. Podreski steps in, pass deflected and lost out of bounds. Inbound to Olento. Olento stepping in, floater, hits it. Olento with 6. Long pass complete to Ostrowski, gives it out to Plosker. Plosker over to Ostrowski on the wing. Ostrowski looking around, pass inside to De Jesus, no good. Rebound by Dew, but stolen back by Reyes. Reyes looking around, pass deflected and intercepted by Richardson, given to Olento. Olento running the floor, steps in, layup, hits it, and the foul. Jack Olento now with 8 points. As Newman now has 36 as they start on a 6-0 run. And make it 7. A 7-0 run. Olento now with 9. Pass intercepted by Alexis, thrown to Richardson, who recovers it and draws a foul. Inbound, Olento from the corner, no good. Might have been blocked. Recovered by De Jesus, passes to Reyes. Back to De Jesus. Handed off to Plosker. Plosker throws it over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski running the baseline, blocked by Podreski. And last touched by CCA. This will go to Newman. Olento with the ball, spins, kicks it out. Corner 3 attempt, no good. Rebound and a putback by Podreski. He's got 10 now. Plosker with the ball. Pass over to Reyes. To Ostrowski. Hand off to Plosker. Running in. Shot no good. Own rebound. He gets blocked, but not cleanly. That one's going to be against Vion Alexis as he came over the back. Going to the line for 2 will be Bennett Plosker. First one, no good. Second one, no good. He misses them both. Pass to Portugal, shot no good. Rebound, Plosker steps in, hits the bank, and Plosker's now got 10 as Covenant Christian snaps the 9-0 run. Pedreski, after recovering the potential turnover, looking around, hands it off to Richardson. Ryan Richardson steps in, long two, no good. Rebound, Ostrowski, pass up to Portugal. Portugal running the floor, and he travels. 39-27 as that early run gave Newman quite the cushion. But we got plenty of basketball left. Olinto, the long two, no good. Out of bounds, stays with Newman. Pedreski looking around. Throws it way out to Dijon. Fakes. Pass deflected away by Plosker, and that will stay with Newman as it goes out of bounds. Checking back in for Covenant Christian, number 20, Solomon Engeth. Owen Pedreski dribbling up top. Starts dribbling, hits traffic, bounce pass to a cutting Olinto, blocked by Plosker, and that's going to stay with Newman. Inbound, and that's an over-the-back foul against Covenant Christian as they were trying to block Dijon at the hoop. Emile Dijon at the line. First one is no good. Second one off the mark, put back by Pedreski. What a day he's having. Inbound goes to De Jesus. De Jesus pass knocked away by Pedreski. Pedreski has at least 12, and I say at least because I have 2 points unaccounted for on Newman's side. As that inbound goes to De Jesus, goes to the layup, no good. He does draw the foul and will go to the line. Game's moving so fast on such a small floor that I'm having trouble keeping up with everything, and I do apologize for that. First one, in and out, no good. Second one also no good. Rebound, Plosker steps in, layup, hits it. Covenant Christian keeping up the fight. Plosker now has 12. Olinto looking around, floats one, miscommunication, and that's going to be out of bounds. Reyes throws one to an open Ostrowski, turning around, backcourt. Chris Taylor returns to the floor, replacing Ryan Richardson. Inbound to Pedreski. Steps in, miscommunication on the pass, and that's going to go back to the Cougars. 12 minutes left in the second half. Inbound goes to De Jesus. Pass over to Reyes. Reyes over to De Jesus. Now a pass across half court to Engeth. His foot touched the line. We got a sub coming in for Covenant Christian, number 13, Jacob Libby, replacing Theo Ostrowski. Olinto dribbling with it, hits traffic, surveying his options, Drives through, tries to pass out, intercepted by De Jesus, goes to the hole, no good, hard foul. Bad foul against Emile Dejean. And De Jesus back on his feet and going to the line for 2. First one is good. Second one in and out, no good. Rebound by Reyes. Pass out to De Jesus, steps in, goes up and hits it. De Jesus getting 3 for the price of 2 there. And he's now got 5 points. Olinto dribbling around, passes over to Taylor. Taylor holding it up top. Passes to Podreski. Podreski around a couple picks, nowhere to go. Throws it down low to Dew, who kicks it out to Podreski. Fakes, steps in, shot, no good, no foul. Own rebound, looking around. Passes out to Dew. Dew, the mid-range, no good. Rebound, Taylor. Taylor backing down, turning around, awkward shot, no good. Rebound ultimately collected by Reyes. Given out to De Jesus. Now over to Plosker. Plosker throws it across half court to Libby. Libby passes it up top to Reyes. Reyes steps in, goes for the shot. Reyes hits it. Reyes now with 9. Olinto gives to Podreski. Throw across, almost lost, but recovered by Taylor. Up top to Podreski. Podreski unloads from 3, no good. Rebound by Reyes. Reyes with 9 points, passed it, missed. Olinto looking around, inbounds to Podreski. Podreski looking, passes. Shot by Taylor from 3, might have been blocked, and it's recovered by Plosker. Plosker bounce pass to De Jesus. De Jesus can't get the shot off cleanly, and it's rebounded by Dew. Olinto around one defender, steps in, gives it to Podreski. Podreski hits traffic, loses the ball, taken by Reyes. Reyes on the fast break, hits the layup. Reyes now with 11 points so far today. Olinto dribbling. Passes over to Podreski. Podreski dribbling in. Podreski to the hole. Draws the foul from Libby. Covenant Christian fighting to get back in it. They were down by as much as 12. But they're on a 7-0 run and have cut the lead down to 5. Owen Podreski hits his first. By my count, he's now got 13. Again, I might be off on, I know I'm off on somebody, I just don't quite know who it is. As I have 2 points unaccounted for on my count for Newman. Second free throw is good. Podreski now with 14. That pass deflected, but it's recovered by Reyes. Reyes running in, going up, hits the layup. Anthony Reyes now with 13 today. Olinto dribbling. Looking around, pass intercepted by Plosker. Plosker off to the races, misses. Put back by De Jesus is good. And a timeout is called. What a wild second half this has been so far. So now I'm going to check my math on these point totals. I have Owen Podreski with 14 and Chris Taylor with 11, which makes 25. Jack Olinto with 9 makes 34. And then Ryan Richardson with 3 makes 37. And then 2 each from Emile Dejean and Jinhao Du. That only makes 41 total. So I'm missing 2. And if I had to guess right now, I'd say I'm missing 2 either from Olinto or Podreski. I'm pretty sure I got everyone else right, but I might be missing something else. Maybe Richardson made a bucket and I missed it. For CCA, I've got Anthony Reyes with 13, Bennett Plosker with 12, that makes 25. Noah De Jesus with 7, that makes 32. Timothy Soria with 4 makes 36. And then Jacob Libby and Solomon Engeth with 2 each, that makes 40. So my count for Covenant Christian adds up. But my count for Newman is still 2 points unaccounted for. 43-40, the narrow Newman lead. Podreski looking around, still looking, manages to get the inbound to Vion Alexis, pass to Taylor, Taylor back to Podreski, Podreski manages to escape the press, pass misses, Dejean goes right through his hands. Reyes inbounds to Plosker, floats one up to De Jesus. This ball is going to stay with Covenant Christian. That was a couple players came close to crashing into my setup as De Jesus cuts in nicely for the layup. This is now a 1-point ball game. De Jesus now with 9 so far today. Olinto lost the ball, but it's recovered by Taylor. Taylor steps in, kicks it out to Podreski. Podreski down low to Taylor. Taylor turns around, tries the shot, no good, gets zone rebound. Shot is blocked by Reyes, recovered by Alexis. Kicked out to Olinto. Olinto tries to pass, gets it out to Podreski. Podreski dribbling in, kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor throws down low to an open Dejean, missed the shot. Rebound is almost stolen away, but recovered by Ostrowski. Ostrowski dribbling around and gets the foul. .8:01 on the clock here in the second half. Inbound from Reyes to a wide open De Jesus. No one was covering him, and now Covenant Christian has the lead. Olinto pass to Podreski, out to Ray for 3, no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Reyes. Now over to Plosker. Libby looking around, throws it down low to Reyes, again uncovered for 2. Some defensive breakdowns proving costly for Newman as the Cougars take the lead. Throw down low, could not be recovered by Richardson, and that will be a turnover. Inbound to Ostrowski, and a travel. .7:16 on the clock. This is a 1-possession ball game. Covenant Christian leads Newman 46-43. Olinto throws it down low, intercepted by Reyes. Gives it to Plosker. Plosker over to Libby. Libby throws to a cutting Reyes. Miss. Putback is good from De Jesus. Reyes and De Jesus coming alive here in the second half as Olinto tries to dribble. Ball is lost, recovered by Libby, given to Plosker. Sorry about that. We had a slight collision with my equipment, just a very tight space here at the Y, but it looks like everybody's okay. Plosker now holding it. Looking around, passes to Reyes. Reyes goes inside. No shot is what they're calling. Cougar crowd doesn't necessarily like that call. Inbound to Ostrowski, manages to get a pass out to Plosker for three, no good, rebound tipped, and it will go Newman's way. Olinto bringing it up, dribbles around a pick, starts to drive in, lost the ball, but recovered, kicked out to Taylor for three, no good, rebound tipped to De Jesus. De Jesus running with it, shot is in. Noah De Jesus with 13 points in this half as Olinto drives in and is blocked, but not cleanly. And a timeout is called with Covenant Christian leading 50-43. At one point, Newman was leading 41-29. But since then, Covenant Christian, unless I've got my math wrong, they are on a 21-2 run over Newman after Newman opened the half with a 9-0 run of their own. I've got Noah De Jesus and Anthony Reyes with 15 points each, 12 from Bennett Plosker, 4 from Timothy Soria, and 2 each from Jacob Libby and Solomon Engeth. On Newman's side, again, 2 points are unaccounted for. I've got 14 from Owen Podreski, 11 from Chris Taylor, 9 from Jack Olinto, 3 from Ryan Richardson, and 2 each from Emile Dejan and Jinhao Du. And at this point, Jack Olinto will be going to the line. And his first one is good. He's now got 10 by my count. Hits them both. Olinto now with 11. Pass intercepted by Olinto. Olinto running the floor, turning around, kicking it out of traffic to Taylor. Taylor steps in and travels before he can get the pass away. Reyes throws it into Ostrowski. Ostrowski running in. Awkward shot, no good. Put back by De Jesus. De Jesus now with 17. Olinto dribbling around a pick. Steps back, goes for three, no good. Rebound Reyes. Reyes throws it up. De Jesus once again pulls up and hits it. De Jesus now with 19, his team with 54. Taylor unloads from three, no good, and he hit the rigging, so that's going to give the ball to Covenant Christian automatically. Reyes inbounds to De Jesus. What a half he's having. Back to Reyes and over to Plosker. Plosker steps in, steps back, shot no good, rebound by Richardson, given to Podreski. Just over 5 minutes left in this contest. Covenant Christian leads by 9, pass to Richardson, goes in, no good, rebound tipped to Podreski. And that's going to be a foul against Reyes. Substitution checking in for Covenant Christian, number 15, Timothy Soria, replacing Anthony Reyes. Pedreski inbounds to Richardson, turns around, and another foul is called. And they're going to give him the shooting foul, so Richardson will go to the line for 2. First one is no good. Second one is good. 1 of 2 from the line, and Richardson now has 4 today. Plosker dribbling with it. Racing across half court, steps in, layup no good, rebound Richardson. Given to Olinto. Olinto dribbling, looking around, stepping in, layup blocked but not cleanly by Plosker. Olinto hits his first. He's now got 12. And he hits them both. Olinto now with 13. As Reyes races across half court, goes to the hole, no good. Rebound Libby. Libby is blocked. Loose ball recovered by Richardson. Given to Olinto. Olinto running with it, gives to Pedreski. Pedreski kicks it out. Taylor, a 3, no good. Rebound tipped, taken by Plosker. Plosker running with it, stops, turns around, goes for the shot and hits it. Plosker now with 14 as Olinto runs in and hits his own floater. Olinto now with 15. De Jesus gives back to Reyes. Now over to Plosker. Plosker gives over to Libby. Back up top to Plosker. Plosker looking around, gives to Ostrowski. Ostrowski holding it on the wing, sends it back up top to Plosker. Plosker runs in, layup, hits it. Plosker now at 16, his team's got 58. Olinto looking around, gets a pass out to Dejan. Dejan, the shot, no good, rebound, scrummed for, last touched by the Cougars. Pedreski looking around, floats one up, gets to Richardson, but juggled and lost. Libby takes it, knocked loose by Richardson, but it's recovered by Plosker, throws a dart of a pass to De Jesus, and De Jesus travels. Just under 3 minutes left. Covenant Christian leads by 8. Pedreski throws down low, knocked away, recovered by Reyes, hard collision, and that's going to be a foul on Pedreski. And now shooting the bonus. Looks like both teams in the bonus here in the second half. Both teams will be shooting the 1-and-1 on all defensive fouls. Anthony Reyes with 15 so far today. He's at the line shooting 2. Shooting the 1-and-1 as he misses the first. Rebound Richardson, pass knocked away. Oh, that's a finger jamming deflection by Plosker, and it is going to stay with Newman. Inbound to Olinto. Olinto around a pick, pulls up from 3, hits it, nothing but net. Big shot from Olinto. He's now got 18 today. Inbound, and that's going to be a foul on Taylor, and that's going to send De Jesus to the line for the 1-and-1. And Taylor subs out for Jinhao Du. First one from De Jesus is good. He's now got 20 today. A big 2 for 2 at the line from De Jesus. He's got 21. His team now leads by 3 possessions. Olinto pulls up from long range, doesn't get the rim roll. Fight for the board, won by Dejan, but Dejan travels. Reyes looking around, chucks it up to a wide open Ostrowski, and he puts it in, his first points of the day. As Covenant Christian now up by 9. Olinto desperately dribbling to the hole, no good on the shot. Rebound Ostrowski. Up to Plosker. Just over 2 minutes left. Over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski swings it around. Up top to Plosker. Plosker over to Reyes. Up top to Plosker. Plosker around a pick, goes to the hole. No good on the shot. Tipped away. Recovered by Libby. Pass out to Reyes. Reyes driving in. And a travel. Inbound to Podreski. Podreski across half court. Gives over to Richardson. Richardson stepping in. Going up for the layup. No good. Podreski on the putback. No good. Tipped away. Recovered by Ostrowski. Ostrowski running with it. And Ostrowski travels. 1:29 on the clock. Covenant Christian leads by 9. Olinto steps back, goes for 3 again. No good this time. Rebound by Ostrowski. Throws a pass up, intercepted by Podreski, but taken back by De Jesus. And he passes back to Plosker. Plosker holding the ball. Now passes over to Reyes. Reyes over to Ostrowski. Ostrowski over to Libby and over to Plosker. Plosker going in. No good on the lay-in. Rebound by Richardson. Richardson running with it. Going to the hole, and he charges. Another charge take by De Jesus. What a game he's been having. .7 seconds left. Long inbound up to De Jesus, and he draws a foul. You know, in basketball, the ability to move off ball doesn't get nearly the credit it deserves, and you've got to give a lot of credit in that department to the Cougars, especially to Noah De Jesus and Anthony Reyes. I mean, yes, passers like Bennett Plosker have done a great job of finding those guys, but the consistency with which those two have managed to get open and find the hoop has been astounding. De Jesus 0 for 2, rebound by Richardson, and Richardson is pushed out of bounds. That will be a foul on Reyes. And that, I believe, is the double bonus, or it might be the regular bonus. It's the regular bonus. Richardson will be shooting the 1-and-1. Misses the first. Rebound by Reyes. Pass to Plosker. Plosker floats one up. Juggled, stolen by Dejan. Pass out to Olinto. Olinto steps in. Floater, no good, but draws the foul. And Olinto will go to the line for 2. One substitution I missed for Newman. Seeing the floor for the first time is number 25, Staten Rhodes DePalm. First one from Olinto is good. By my count, he's got 21. Hits them both. Still a 3-possession game as Reyes holds the ball with just over 30 seconds left. De Jesus passes back to Plosker. Plosker brings it across half court, and he's just holding it. Plosker now starts to drive in, and a nice Euro step around Richardson for 2. Plosker's now got 18. Olento from 3, no good. Rebound by Portugal. And that's going to dribble it out. The final score here at the YMCA of Greater Boston. The Covenant Christian Academy Cougars 64, the Newman School Cardinals 55. A really great game played on both sides, but ultimately Covenant Christian comes away with the win. A spectacular comeback run. Again, they trailed by as many as 12 early in that second half, and you know, they just kept coming back, kept hitting baskets, and their defense stood tall as they managed to make that comeback and ultimately take the win today, 64-55. Let's see if my point totals add up. I had Noah De Jesus, the game-high scorer for Covenant Christian, with 21. Bennett Plosker with 20 after that last-second lay-in. I may have miscounted, but I don't think I did. That would have it with 41. Anthony Reyes I had with 15, so that would make 56. 4 points from Timothy Soria. That would make 60, and then 2 apiece from Theo Ostrowski, Jacob Libby, and Solomon Engeth. That's 2 points too many, so I did give 2 too many to Plosker. That was an easy fix. So Plosker actually had 18. So 21 from De Jesus, 18 from Plosker, 15 from Reyes, 4 from Soria, and 2 each from Ostrowski, Libby, and Engeth. That gets us our total of 64 points. Now, for Newman, I know I'm missing 2 points. I don't know quite who. My guess is it's either Olento or Podreski. You know, I might check the scorecard after the end of the stream if I can. But for now, the total I've got Jack Olento with 20, Owen Podreski with 14, Chris Taylor with 11, Ryan Richardson with 4, Jin Hao Du with 2, and Emile Dejan with 2. So that's 20, 34, 45, 49, 51, 53. Yeah, I'm still 2 points off, exactly 2 points off. So some basket I missed in the first half, bit hard to tell, but ultimately what matters is the final score for the two teams, and that final score is Covenant Christian 64, Newman 55. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this live stream of Massachusetts Bay Independent League Varsity Boys Basketball. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. If you enjoyed this broadcast, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, as I've got another Newman School basketball, boys basketball game on the docket 2 days from now on Thursday, as the Cardinals will be back here at the Y to host Commonwealth School at 3:30 on Thursday. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribing to the channel can help. And if you have something you'd like to say, thank you to everyone who participated in the live chat today. A lot of you were very, very helpful to me as I tried to figure out roster stuff. But if you've got anything you'd like to say and the live stream is over, I encourage you to say it in the comment section down below. Check out the bottom right corner of my screen where you can see the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. You can find out more about me, the freelance sportscasting services that I provide, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team or player. Below that, my email address, jgms88@gmail.com, if you want to contact me directly with any questions or requests you may have. And then below that, the URL to my Instagram account, instagram.com/jgms88, where I sometimes post highlights from previous live streams. But that's going to do it for today. Final score, Covenant Christian 64, Newman 55. From the YMCA of Greater Boston, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.